Today is about play. Today is about reminding everyone about the importance of getting out and getting active. That being the case, welcome to Takoma Park's 5th annual Play Day. I cannot think of anyone that makes Takoma Park more fun than the play lady herself, Pat Rumbaugh. Pat, thank you again for, this is the 5th year, yes?
Yes, it is. Yes,
thank you again for hosting another successful year. How was it for you this year?
It's wonderful. It seems like the more we do this, the more we realize the importance of play for everyone, but also the people that come out of the woodwork that say, I'd like to help, how can I help? And that's really great.
Now, are all the playgrounds participating in Play Day?
Well,
does it work that way? Or
the playground guide was mainly meant to put together so that families, particularly with young children, would know about all the playgrounds we have
that are in the area.
and to go and try them all out.
Yes.
Because really, lots of times you find out the playground near your home, and that's where you go. But actually, in 2010, we had the traveling play groups where we went to 10 different playgrounds, and people just loved it. They said, I would have never gone to this playground if you wouldn't have had an event. I am a member of the International Play Association, and I'm also a member of the U.S. Play Coalition, which anyone can become a member for free, usplaycoalition.org. I have spoke at both of these conferences this year, and they're wonderful. IPA has been around for a long while. They are all over the world, whereas the U.S. Play Coalition, they're in their 4th year, I believe.
This is the 5th year.
Yes.
Are there any new additions you were able to incorporate, or were you just being consistent with, because I've seen the trucks, the mud pies.
Yes.
There's also the music.
Yes.
Anything that you wanted to have that you probably, in having more support, are able to make possible?
Let's see, that's a great question. Well, we expanded this year. Last year it was only 3 hours, and now it's 4 hours, from 10 until 2, so that's more man hours or more people hours. The tennis center at College Park brought tennis pros and ranked players to teach and play tennis with people, so that was really helpful. We missed a double Dutch group this year. We were trying to get one and we didn't get one.
Okay.
But mainly more is support from either helping out or donating.
How about put a blue necklace on?
Yeah. Looks good. Looks very good.
Thank you for the night now.
Yeah. official? Do I look like a knight? No? Oh, I don't look like a knight. They said I don't look like a knight. All right.
Animals, like people, get frightened when a disaster strikes. They might run away in panic. Pets should wear an identification tag.
Thanks.
Ma'am, is this your dog?
Yes,
I need to see some proof of identification.
the ID is in the house.
Okay.
And I've got this picture on the camera.
Well, we do need to go up and look at the ID in the house.
Okay, come on, Megs.
Owners should have papers and photos as proof of purchase. As a pet owner, are you ready? A message from the Takoma Park Emergency Preparedness Committee.
We are here speaking with Phil Shapiro, who is a longtime general supporter and lover, participant in Playday. How has Playday been for you this year?
It's just great. You can hear the kids in the back. It's the touch a truck. They're honking the horn. This year we have a fire engine. The kids are going nuts on the fire engine, crawling all around it. The purpose of Playday is to ignite parts of their brain that are involved in play. And that parts of the brain are not video games. It's social, it's outdoors, it's creative. And this is our 5th Play Day. Invented here in Takoma Park, this institution of Play Day, it's been a great success. I think the most exciting thing for me as somebody who works in the community center is when a family moves to this town a week before Play Day, and I say, come on by Play Day. And this is their first encounter with our community. And when you can play together, that's one step before being able to work together. If you can't play together, you're never going to work together. So I think this is a community building tool. I'm here as a community builder, and I see play as this building tool. We have Mr. Gabe who's singing today. He's fantastic. And every time that I come, I'm always looking for a little improvement, like what can we do a little bit better next year? And so today, I noticed something, we have this little tennis. I think some of the tennis might go indoors because the little baby tennis that we have, the ball keeps going past the adults. Like the kids can't really control the ball. But if we did it indoors, that baby tennis sort of thing could be more like squash. It just bounces off a wall. The first Play Day, we had to explain what a Play Day was. Nobody had ever heard of one before. And so now it's become an institution like the Folk Festival. We don't have to explain it, the organizers. But we do have to find new volunteers because the folks who've been doing it 5 years, it's a little tough on the 5th year, all the volunteering you do to organize stuff. We're looking for both teens and adults who want to step forward and have a role in shaping play as the future of the city. Maybe even play within the public library. And we just have to use our imagination about the ways that play could happen within a library.
Yeah.
Without too much destruction of the actual facilities.
Yeah.
But,
are there any particular ways that folks can contact you all to volunteer?
Yeah, go to our website, tacomaplays.org. Send an email to Pat Rumbaugh. It's theplaylady@gmail.com. It's hard to forget her email. She is both a local play advocate and a national one now. So she's taking her show on the road. She's going to be giving probably talks at national conferences on play. That's her passion. And it started in our community like as a test bed, a pilot. And she wants to take it to other cities. I think that's a great vision. I think she's an amazing person because of her love of community. I mean, the play is important, but it's her love of community that really impresses me.
Mm-hmm. So Playday is definitely a national.
Well, it's becoming, this organization called kaboom.org. Yeah, they do the playground stuff, and they had a role in getting Takoma Plays off the ground. They were very supportive, and they challenge us every year to have a play plan and stuff. You have to be play certified. It's paperwork, but we do it. We're able to do it.
And of course, the support of the people and the community are kind of what helped to drive
Yes.
Play Day to
We-
get
we-
it sort of recognized and recertified?
Yeah, we have had a pretty good response on the part of parents and kids, and but we can always do more. Last year we had maybe 800 people, and this year is I think less. So I was kind of hoping for maybe 1,000 people coming together to play. It is possible. We actually have to rope in folks from some of the neighboring towns. You know, we'd like to see some College Park folks and maybe some Bethesda folks and Hyattsville, so that we can make this a Takoma Park Play Day, but the kind of thing that is infectious in a positive way to neighboring communities. I mean, those communities, they'll never be Takoma Park, but they could be something like Takoma Park. So,
Yes, that's great. Thank you, Phil. We appreciate your time.
okay.
Put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Still, Jen, it's your mom. And where are you? The power's off. I need you.
It is important to connect with neighbors, particularly for seniors who live alone.
Mrs. Sanders, how are you?
It's dark in here.
We brought some food for you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Kurt and I were worried about you.
Befriend your neighbor before an emergency occurs. A message from the Takoma Park Emergency Preparedness Committee.
This is a fun event, and it's great to see so many, not just young kids here, but their parents, adults, and other people here. Just everyone's here, enjoying themselves, having a good time, climbing on the trucks, blowing the sirens, hitting the horns. Listen to it in the background. Hey,
Any highlights for you? Any one thing that you really?
I enjoyed watching the kids jumping rope.
Yeah. Did you jump in?
You know, they were out of ropes. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy. All right. Enjoy. All right.
And on that farm, he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, see if you can guess this animal. Cluck, cluck. What is it? Cluck, cluck. You guys need a microphone. It's a chicken. And on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck, cluck here and a cluck, cluck there. Here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck, cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
You hit like that and fall all the way through, just like before.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how do my feet go when I'm?
Your feet can move this one up a little bit, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And then you just follow all the way through, just like before.
Like that?
Except, yep.
Yeah?
Except you just use two hands.
And I keep two hands on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't let go at any point. Okay. All right.
Okay. So Lexi, go.
We're here with Haley and Lexi. They're from the JTCC, Junior Tennis Champion Center, and they were really kind enough, or so gracious enough, to give me a really quick tennis lesson. How well did I do? Really well?
Yeah, you did really well
Yeah?
for the first time.
All right, thank you. That helped my ego really great. Yeah. Do you all normally give lessons or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit. Like when our coaches give us privates, we give back, and like there's younger kids at our facility, and we help them learn.
So what is JTCC?
It's a USDA National Training Center, and there's a couple of them around the United States. And so we train there, and then we also like to give back. We give back a lot, so we come out and do a lot of community service and help the community around us. So it's really nice because we train hard like during the week, and then we go and try to do our best at tournaments and stuff. But then we also like going out and helping others.
How often do you guys train?
Well, I train 5 days a week, and then we have different schedules. We hit 2 times a day, and then we do fitness. So it just depends on our school day.
How about you? How often do you train?
Well, I go to school there, and so like I'll do like 2 hours of school, and then I'll do 2 hours of practice, and then I'll go to lunch, and then do 2 hours of practice and 2 hours of school, and then 1 hour of fitness, sometimes an hour and a half.
Was it easy for you guys to get into and learn tennis? Was it just something you fell into, or?
Yeah, mine was. I started at the age of 3. I like picked up a racket because my brother was playing, and so I was always at the tennis courts, and I just picked it up and couldn't stop.
If there was one thing you would say I should do to get better, what's the one thing you think I probably need to do?
Practice.
Practice?
Maybe
Yeah.
hit on a wall.
Just like any wall, just kind of hitting back and forth? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I hope to actually be playing against you guys in a tournament soon then. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, ladies.
Yep.
If there be time to expose through discussion the falsehoods and the fallacies, the remedy to be applied is more speech, not enforced silence.
Public, educational, and governmental access television is such a remedy, providing every community with a forum for free expression. PEG Access empowers every voice to be heard. It's the freedom to communicate, and it's only on cable.
I've never made a mud pie before.
Not even as a child?
No, because my parents never thought it was sanitary. Are mud pies actually,
Well,
are they okay?
It's okay to make mud. I mean, it's just dirt with water mixed up together. I mean, clean dirt. Actually, we use the topsoil from Ace Hardware to make the dirt. But when I was growing up, we just had the mud outside and it was wet, and we just put it in a container that we found laying out on the ground and threw mud in it, and it made mud pies.
And I don't have anything against mud
good.
pies. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against mud pies. I just never, as a child, got the opportunity, like some of the children are here getting today, to actually make them.
Well, a lot of kids nowadays really don't have an opportunity to make mud pies because they're always playing inside and doing the like computers and handheld games, and so they don't really use a lot of their imagination when it comes to play. So that's why we have the mud, the dirt, the water, and as you can see, our 2 volunteers over there mixing up the mud to make the mud pies. So we just do it and have the kids put them in a plate and go for it, decorate it, and do what they want to do with it.
Okay. So from a mud pie newbie, what makes a good mud pie?
a good soil or a good dirt.
Okay.
Right. And water.
Okay.
So-
All right, and we have a few here in front of us
Yeah, a lot
now.
of the kids, they've gone. We had beans and pasta noodles, and of course, this is all old stuff. So we just save it and use it for the kids to decorate their pies. And we also use some of nature's decorations with the berries and the leaves, and they just use their imaginations and decorate their little mud pies.
So there's no wrong way to make a mud pie.
You can use anything to make a mud pie.
You can't mess a mud pie.
You cannot
up.
mess up a mud pie. Just don't eat it.
Okay. Okay. So what are you guys adding right now?
These are little noodles.
Yeah.
These are, what are these? They're like berries.
Little berries.
There's some beans.
Yeah.
And some leaves. Can't go wrong with leaves.
And what is your favorite part about making mud pies? Mud? Yeah.
I like mud in more than decorating. I like decorating.
What's your favorite part about decorating? Anything in particular or just the whole thing?
I like kind of making designs.
Yeah.
And patterns. They can sprout in the mud.
Oh, really?
Last year when we did this, we made a pie and had it out for the entire day, and it sprouted. The beans and it sprouted.
Good job, girl. Right.
So we have a finished product.
Let's finish.
There we go.
If there be time to expose through discussion the falsehoods and the fallacies, the remedy to be applied is more speech, not enforced silence.
Public, educational, and governmental access television is such a remedy, providing every community with a forum for free expression. PEG Access empowers every voice to be heard. It's the freedom to communicate, and it's only on cable.
Give a dog a bone? Give a dog a home. Helping homeless animals today and every day.
We're here with the very busy, but still yet very playful.
Totally playful.
Senator J.B. Raskin, thank you for your time.
Pleasure was mine.
So, when you were a kid, were there any particular games that stand out to you that you sort of go to, fail-safe games?
Well, I always loved chess, and I am pushing chess in the community with all the right moves. I always loved to play football. But the thing that Pat is pushing is just play. You don't necessarily need to have an organized team or activity, and we're obviously great at that in Silver Spring and Takoma Park with the youth soccer, and we got football and stuff, but we also want to create that sense of open play for kids, that they can just go and hang out. I'm psyched that we got this movement to reclaim public spaces for kids just hanging out and playing and letting their imaginations run wild.
Have you had a chance to sort of follow the evolution from...
Very much so. Well, Pat's a neighbor of mine, and she's a great organizer, and she's a tennis coach, and she actually tried to teach my kids tennis a long time ago. But so she let me know when she was creating this, and I think it's terrific. The alternative to everybody being stuck in cars and going to shopping malls is people building community and playful activity at home.
Yeah.
So it's very important what she's doing.
It's really great to see there is a broad range, not just children, but there are grandparents and parents, and normally during the week everyone is sort of cramped in their office from 9 to 5 just sitting at a computer.
Pat is a great role model for us because she's teaching us that play is important for every person of every age, every single day. And you don't even just reserve play for the weekend, but you try to maintain that playful spirit during the week. And, our kids have grown up in a time of a lot of problems and 9/11 and terrorism, and it's kind of cast a pall over things. And we have to try to recover a sense of playfulness for our kids so that they lead happy lives.
Yeah, well, 5 years down, looking forward to the next one.
Oh, this will be a huge thing. And spreading across the country, too.
Definitely.
It all started right here in Takoma Park.
It did. Thanks a lot.
Great to see you.
If folks want to get more information.
Great. There's a couple of ways you can do that. You can email me at theplaylady@gmail.com. You could go to our website, takomaplays.org. You can contact the recreation department and suggest that they hold a program or ask questions. If you'd like to have your street closed, you can go to the recreation department and find out how you do that. There's steps we can help facilitate that. And then if you'd like the giant chests or hula hoops or whatever, jump ropes, let us know and we'll try to work something out. We sure hope that everyone makes time to play because everyone deserves to play.
Yeah. Thank you. You heard it yourself, folks. You got to make sure you take these opportunities to get out, get active, meet your neighbors, meet your friends. Just get out, folks.
Thank you so much.
Access television, no commercials, sit and listen. People just like you and me, voices of community, freedom to communicate only on cable. This is great, our nation's First Amendment TV. Cats, kids, history, environmental manatees, beaches, parks, and scenery. Turn us on, you might see me. Controversy, politics, spiritual and skating tricks. Our nation's First Amendment TV.
That's it for now. We've come to the end of another successful play day, but the playing doesn't stop there. You can do two things. You can go to takomaplays.org and you can go to takomaparkmd.gov/recreation. Now those are two websites where you can go to learn more about Playday or more about any playful extracurricular events that are happening in the city. If you'd like to show us some of the games that you've been playing, you can actually post some pics on our Facebook page. Our Facebook is Takoma Park City TV.